It was a historic moment as the King welcomed Indigenous leaders to Buckingham Palace. There was no apology, no decree, but the leaders say it was the start of a conversation.
One of my elders who said that relationships are built over 100 cups of tea. And today we had our first cup of tea to build that relationship.
First Nations, Metis, and Inuit leaders were clear about what they wanted the King to know.
Well, we talked mostly about treaty and our treaty relationship with the Crown, that these treaties predate Canada as a country. And that relationship is one that we have to evolve.
Missing and murdered Indigenous women, residential schools, and the repatriation of cultural artifacts were also on the agenda. All three leaders will be in Westminster Abbey for the coronation.
We belong here. We belong at the coronation. We belonged at the funeral ceremony for the Queen because of that long historic relationship.
We must listen to the truth of the lived experiences of Indigenous peoples.
On his trip to Canada last year, King Charles said he and Camilla left with heavy hearts. Today was still about listening.
So I think he has a baseline understanding of the negative effects of colonization on First Nations, Inuit and Métis in Canada. What we do about that, I think, is a new conversation, and how he, in his role as king, could use his influence to work with us on reconciliation efforts.
This Indigenous scholar points out talk is not action.
Unfortunately, the Crown has not listened in the past, so I don't have a lot of optimism that this Crown or this King will listen. At the same time, this King has shown more interest than his mother.
Outside the palace, the decorated mall is a draw for many visiting for the coronation. The Grand Chief of Manitoba, Kiwetinawi Okimakanak, is one of them.
I think that I'm here because of my ancestors.
For him, this represents past wrongs. He's here hoping for a better future.
I'm here because of the faith that they had in the treaties, and that they believed that these treaties would be respected, and they were not. But I'm here to represent them, and I hope that those treaties are recognized at this stage. Thank you.
Renee, maybe a bit of a strange question, but do we know the King's thoughts here?
Well, his thoughts are coming from his representative in Canada, Governor-General Mary Simon. She's the first Indigenous person ever to hold this position, and she helped coordinate this meeting. Now, in a statement, she says the King understands the importance of walking the path of reconciliation and how these discussions are so vital, and that they're going to start slowly and will form the pillars of a renewed relationship with Indigenous peoples built on respect and understanding.
All right, Renee, thank you.